Try not to get 50 or over.
I've been pooping a lot, prune juice, beans in a pot, mixed and covered with the top. Had me running to the bathroom to push and squeeze till it dropped. Look through the toilet seat, potatoes and gravy. I've been straining so long, my booty hole ate.
Get off the Wi-Fi! I'm not gonna be able to win the game if you're on it. I'm lagging.
You have good grades?
I do, especially in my math class, cause my math teacher, she's got these really big knockers. Yes, sir, I'm sorry. I cannot talk, I'm sorry. Yeah, he might need to mute up and focus, cause right now he's got 0 kills. Are you smoking the Zaza, Jay? What are you smoking? There's a vehicle. I got you, Daddy.
He said, I got you, Daddy.
We can do this still. You have to believe in me. I'm doing this for the whole game. Even for Milk 2 got many, even though we're not the best of friends. Let's go! That's for you, Milk!
He said, Milk, this is for you.
Suck my tiny balls, Milk! That's why you never talk smack to me again!
Okay, what does A stand for?
Arson.
Oh, you're so good. Okay, B. What does B stand for?
Barson.
What stands for C?
Commit arson.
Ooh.
D.
Don't come near me. I'm going to commit arson.
I raised her real well.
Fortnite, but I try to confuse my duo. Hello?
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Not too good, to be honest.
Why? What's up?
Well, actually, you see, tomorrow my goldfish died, and I was pretty happy, but then a semi-truck was flying on a bird. I know, crazy, right?
Bro, are you okay?
I know, that's the saddest part, but then an elephant was mowing my front lawn, but as I was trying to practice karate in the sky, a hamster pulled up to my house in a monster truck.
Am I tripping right now?
I hope your charger only works at a specific angle.
I hope that your cob is a bit wet.
I hope that you have no cold sides on your pillow when you go to sleep.
I hope that there is a hole in your sock perfectly fitting for your big toe to slide through.
I hope you have a terrible night's sleep.
I hope next time that you hang up a picture frame, it's slightly wonky.
Boys, please stop.
I hope next time when you wash your hands, you accidentally splash a bit on the sleeve of your jumper.
I hope the next time you go for a wee, the stream splits in two.
I hope next time you're really excited to go on COD with the boys and play Warzone that there's a 60 gig update.
I hope next time you buy a pack of fruit pastels, there's no red ones.
I hope next time you go to buy a meal deal at Tesco, the only option for sandwiches simply ham.
I hope next time you watch porn, you accidentally click on the ads.
I hope all your YouTube adverts are unskippable 30 seconds.
I hope the next time you drink a fizzy drink, you have a burp and it stings your nose.
I hope next time that you jump into a pool, it goes up your nose and then it makes you feel weird in your brain.
Oh, that's horrible. No, I hate that.
I hope your mum and dad call you down saying dinner's ready. You get downstairs and sit at the table and they've not even dished it up yet.
I hope when you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning, the bed sheets come off the bed and you have to put it back on.
I hope that you just get paralysed and you have to watch reruns of Friends.
I hope that your Touch ID doesn't work on your phone.
I hope a really long hair somehow gets into your sock and wraps itself around your toe.
I hope that your download speed goes to 0.65 megabytes.
I hope next time you go to put a USB in, you put it in the wrong way, so you flip it around and it still doesn't go in and it turns out you were right the first time.
I hope your card declines when you're having a massive purchase in the shop.
I hope next time you're in a busy street you trip and you wonder if anybody saw you.
I hope you go to get a whisper out of the food cupboard, pick up the packet and it's empty.
I hope you get shot in the head.
I hope the next time you use hand sanitizer, it takes too long to rub into your hands and you have to eventually wipe it on your jeans.
I hope you go to put toothpaste on your toothbrush and you squirt just like way too much on it.
I hope you get sunburn and then you have to peel your skin like a scaly lizard.
I hope next time that you spray aftershave on you, you accidentally squirt a tiny little bit in your eye and it just stings.
I hope you find a bread loaf full of end loafs.
That's awful. That's brutal.
That's the worst thing I think I've ever heard.
Don't left challenge, don't get over 30.
Shorty had that meat between her teeth. She talked with a slur. I squirted ketchup on her shirt. Then she went home. I showed up at her door. She said, oh no, 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 no. Her tight jeans baggy cause her booty so flat. Don't need an iron board, I'll use your back. Then she went home. I showed up at her door. She said, oh no, 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 no. I still play with Barbie dolls. I got them all pierced with belly rings. She told me that my wee-wee small, so I wanna buy another one, another one, another one. I don't like her kid at all. Bad little boy was only 3. Ran up and kicked me right in the balls. I wanna eat his cookies in front of him, front of him, front of him. I first name forever, last name single. All the girls run away when I try to mingle. I got big hands, I could never reach the Pringles. Give me mugs in the bathroom while I tinkle. We all know 20 times 20, 40. 7 kids, none of them mine. Maury, still money out collection plates. Glory, he stood up 7'8", shorty.
I hate this game, I'm wondering why I play it at all. The sun in season 3 is way too bright, and I can't see at all. Even if I could, I'd still get killed, 'cause the hackers see through walls. It reminds me that this game is bad. This game is bad. Dear Activision, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my Twitter, my IG, and my TikTok at the bottom. The community is fed up. Warzone's got a big problem. Hackers and aimbot everywhere. You really need to solve them.
Understeer works like this. You drive down the road, you turn the wheel, but the car goes straight on, crashes into a tree, and you die. Oversteer works like this. You drive down the same bit of road, turn the wheel, but the back of the car comes around like this, and you go off the road, crash into a tree, and you die. Now, oversteer is best because you don't see the tree that kills you.
Hello, darling, don't be confused. Unfortunately, I've got some devastating news. So, in order to cushion the blow, I thought I'd tell you with a rapping flow. Because rapping is fun and rapping is rad. And when you hear rapping, you can't be mad. I know how to rhyme and spit a sick bar. I just hit your grandma with my car. What? I was driving by her house and I can reveal I felt a bump under the wheel. But please don't worry, I'm not a killer. I saw her stand up in my rear view mirror. She was absolutely fine, though a little bruised. I got sweet skills at the rapping grooves. My rhyming is tight, it's a 10 out of 10. I reversed to help her and I hit her again. This time she was hurt, so I was energetic. I whipped out my phone and rippity rang the paramedics. My freestyle skills are a sweet achievement. They said she's not critical, but she does need treatment. They said she'll recover if she takes it gentle. She had a broken hip and was covered in petrol. In hindsight, it was an inappropriate time to smoke. I lit a cigarette and your grandma exploded.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Friends that are willing to hate on you to your face are the friends that won't hate you behind your back. Remember this. So if you have a friend that's gonna sit there and they'll to your face call you ugly or this or that, you know, like, obviously not in like a hostile way, but whatever, it's because he's not doing that behind your back. But the friend who's gonna sit there and like always be like, oh, you know, like always be super nice and super uplifting, those ones are the fakest of all, because the thing is, the shit they say behind your back, trust me, they do. Trust me. Everybody has criticisms about everybody. If they're not bringing it up to your face, they bring it up to other people behind your back. Remember that.
What stupid joke still makes you laugh to this date? A man is driving down the road and breaks down near a monastery. He goes to the monastery, knocks on the door and says, "My car broke down. Do you think I could stay the night?" The monk graciously accepts him, feeds him dinner, and even fixes his car. As the man tries to fall asleep, he hears a strange sound. The next morning, he asks the monks what the sound was, but they say, "We can't tell you. You're not a monk." The man is disappointed but thanks them anyway and goes about his merry way. Some years later, the same man breaks down in front of the same monastery. The monk accepts him, feeds him, and even fixes his car. That night, he hears the same strange noise that he had heard years earlier. The next morning, he asks what it is, but the monks reply, "We can't tell you. You're not a monk." The man says, all right, I'm dying to know. If the only way I can find out what that sound was is to become a monk, how do I become a monk?" The monk reply, "You must travel the earth and tell us how many blades of grass there are and the exact number of sand pebbles. When you find these numbers, you will become a monk." The man sets about his task. 45 years later, he returns and knocks on the door of the monastery. monastery. He says, I have traveled the earth and have found what you have asked for. There are 145,236,284,232 blades of grass and 231,281,219,999,129 sand pebbles on the earth. The monk reply, Congratulations, you are now a monk. We shall now show you the way to the sound. The monk leads the man to a wooden door where the head monk says, The sound is right behind that door. The man reaches for the knob, but the door is locked. He says, Real funny. May I have the key? The monks give him the key, and he opens the door. Behind the wooden door is another door made of stone. The man demands the key to the stone door. The monks give him the key, and he opens it, only to find a door made of ruby. He demands another key from the monks, who provide it. Behind that door is another door, this one made of sapphire. So it went until the man had gone through doors of emerald, silver, topaz, and amethyst. Finally, the monks say, This is the last key to the last door. The man is relieved to no end. He unlocks the door, turns the knob, and behind that door he is amazed to find the source of that strange sound. But I can't tell you what it is because you're not a monk.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. My willy is stuck in a peanut butter jar. I don't know why or how it's there. I swear to God it was a dare. I want to get it off, I say. And as my dog walks by, I stick my willy in its mouth and he bit it off. He bit it off like a carrot. I look down at my microscopic willy and see no more.
Hello!
What do you think of our paintings, Barney?
Well, they all look like complete shit.
To Barney and his friends. From Colleen. Will you read it to us, Barney?
Dear kids, fuck off. From Colleen.
I painted some butterflies.
It looks like a turd with wings.
I made a purple birdhouse for my bluebird.
How is that giant fucking bird supposed to fit through that small hole?
I spilled the paint.
This brings great shame to your family. Go the fuck home.
Let's see if I can make it in from here.
No, don't fuck up. Oh, gotcha.
You will never see an Indian person committing a crazy crime. Like, when was the last time you heard of Indians robbing a bank? First of all, Indian people are so nice and they're so sweet. I can't see it. You know, you're gonna rob a bank, you need authority. You need to come in there guns blazing. I said, get your ass on the ground now! I can't imagine. Would you please take the money? Why are you laughing? I am talking to you. Forget this, I'm out of here. I don't need this. He gets in the car. His partner's waiting for him. Did you get the money? They would not give me the money. Did you show them the gun? I showed them the gun. We better leave. They're going to call the police. They're still laughing. Where did you get the computer? They thought I was tech support.
Yo, do you know, No, I don't know shit because I don't give a fuck. And I f***ed your sister. That's all you need to know. I was gonna tell you my sister died, bruh. My condolences.
Which movie would be super weird if it had a sex scene?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Why?
Can you imagine the Oompa Loompas singing about the sex scene? That would be the weirdest thing in the world. In, out, that's how it goes. I'm really sorry I blew in your nose.
What's up, dude?
Wanna get whittle?
What?
Wanna get whittle?
I want a divorce!
Good! I should have ended you when I had the chance.
Is that your parents?
Wanna get whittle?
And who's gonna raise our stupid child?
He's not stupid!
Can I help you?
Oh, really? Wanna get whittle?
Hey, dummy! Hey, what do you want for your birthday?
Wanna get whittle?
I hate you!
Wanna get whittle? Stop!
No! You need to see this! What's my name, son? Big Wet Man.
Good job, son. Just like I told you. Here are those V-Bucks you wanted.
Wanna get whittle?
Bruh.
Do y'all boys actually ask someone to be your girlfriend anymore?
No, we don't. Because every time we ask that female, like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? They always hit you with that, I like you and all, but you more like a brother to me. Or, I really like you as a friend, and I hope we can still be friends. Or maybe, I would love to date you, but I don't want us to lose our friendship. Well, if y'all get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. One girl told me that she wouldn't date me because I'm too nice. And that same is complaining to me almost every day, saying that I deserve better. Tell me how many times she keeps getting over. And all honestly, I just gave up. So every time she hits me up and telling me she getting over by a different nigga, I always end up laughing. No, I mean like straight laughing my ass off. Because by the end of the day, I'm not gonna be your last resort. When I become your last resort, I'm not gonna want you. Just saying. Y'all females need to make up y'all mind what type of man y'all want. That's why we rather have females ask us out. Just saying.
See, he just chased him. Why did he not just get in trouble?
Because they're animals and they don't know any better. Humans.
Well, I'm from the monkey exhibit.
Bro, sorry. Can you pretend to be a Chinese man? Real quick, my girlfriend's calling. I'm supposed to be at a restaurant, ordering food. Just be a Chinese man, yeah? Okay. Yep. Hey, babe, how's it going? Yeah, good. I'm at the restaurant now. Yeah, I'm already here. Oh, okay. You want to order? Yeah, you can order. What did you want? Oh, fried rice? Yeah, cool. Can I get just a fried rice, please?
Do you want chicken, beef, or pork?
Sorry, do you want chicken, beef, or pork? Pork? Oh, pork, please. Pork.
Do you want spring roll with it or no?
Did you want spring rolls? No, thanks. No spring rolls.
What about a drink?
Did you want a drink? No, nothing's funny. Nothing's funny. Do you want a drink? Oh, just a Coke Zero, please. A Coke Zero.
Card or cash?
Card, please.
The 50-cent surcharge.
Yep. Sorry. I just saw something funny. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I'll bring it back in a bit. I'll be home in maybe 40 minutes. Is that all right? You're awesome.
Chicken stir fry with one, man.
See you then, babe. Thanks. Love you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The biggest deal was not one of mine. It was Barbara Corcoran. It's called the Huggy. It's like a knockoff of this other one. I forget what it's called.
Snuggie.
Snuggie. Yeah, knockoff of the Snuggie. The guys came in. All they had was a prototype. And they were comfy and they were cool. But I'm like, nah, they're not far enough along. Barbara is like, okay, I'll give you 50 grand for like a third of the business. And they were like, sure. These motherfuckers, as of 2 years ago, had sold $150 million. And Barbara herself made $37 million off of 50K.
In America, you can't buy a Kinder Surprise chocolate egg, but you can buy an AR-15 rifle capable of firing up to 60 bullets a minute. Why would you want to make it easy for somebody like this killer to get his hands on a rifle like that to perpetrate what he did?
Choking on candy is one of the top 5 causes of childhood mortality in the United States. Accidental firearms deaths don't even rank in the top 10.
Sorry. I can't let this go. You're genuinely trying to tell us that in a country where 32,000 people a year are killed by guns, that eating candy is more dangerous.
I called a pizza restaurant, then put my phone up to the mic to see if COD players would continue the conversation.
Hello, this is Zach speaking from
I'm gonna get a Hawaiian, but if there's pineapple on it, I'm gonna break your fucking fingers. Do you hear me?
Yep.
You tell that little fucking acne covered on the phone. If there's not pizza in 10 seconds, I'm gonna have his jaw ripped off his fucking face, yeah? Because if there's pineapple, mate, this isn't gonna go down like SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm not gonna live in it.
Okay.
Just a cheese. No fucking pineapple in my Hawaiian. Just ham and cheese.
Just cheese.
Just a Hawaiian pizza with no pineapple, please, sir.
If you put one piece of pineapple on that pizza, your fucking fingers are done for. I'll snap them like Twiggy sticks. You fucking hear me?
Sorry. Would I just put my manager over, okay?
Hey there, can I just grab a pineapple pizza without the pineapple? Thanks.
This generation is fucked up. If you do drugs or smoke, you're an addict. And if you don't do or try drugs or smoke, you're an pussy. When you have a kiss count of 0, you're scared. And if you have a kiss count higher than 1, you're a whore. If you wear oversized clothes, you're fat. And if you wear tight clothes, you're a show-off. When you have acne, you'll get immediately called ugly and gross. When you have a snap score higher than 150K, you're a snap slut. And if you have below 90K, you're a red flag for being unsocial. If you sit alone, you're emo. If you sit with a lot of people, you're an attention seeker. If you don't have a lot of money, you'll get called out for being poor and broke. And if you do have money, it's daddy's money, even if you worked for it.
I wasn't close to my father when he died, which was lucky. He died to a landmine.
Oh. A lot of things changed since I got my girlfriend pregnant.
Like what?
My name, my address, my phone number.
What do you call a terrorist in a wheelchair?
What?
An RCXD.
What do you call 6 gay men in a war?
What?
Rainbow Six Siege.
What is the only gun that doesn't exist in Africa?
What?
The water gun.
Oh my god.
Now I'm going to show you a list of choices that every single one of you is making every single day. That's the easy, lazy choice to take. Alright? So you get up, you wake up. You take a warm shower instead of a cold shower before work. You get up late and you get shitty drive-through food on the way to work instead of making yourself a proper nutritious breakfast at home. For cheaper, by the way. In your commute to work, on the bus, train, tube, whatever it is, you sit there and you play dumb games on your phone instead of working on the side hustle, making some extra income so you can quit that shit job eventually. In your lunch break, what do? You put your feet up and you scroll TikTok instead of doing something productive. Oh, but I'm tired, I go to work, I'm this, I'm that. Bruv, you're 29, bruv! You just popped out of the womb! You're fresh, you're in your prime, your testosterone is at its peak. The highest performing professional athletes across the globe are between 28 and 34, let's say. And they don't turn 35 and turn into grandpas straight away. The reason majority of them get to 50 and they look like sloths is because they let them go and they get into bad habits like drinking and drugs. But that's a whole nother topic. You can't be 30 and talking to me about being tired, bruv. You're lazy, you go about your day and you choose the easy option in everything you do. When you get home from work, you complain about how difficult your life is. And then you spend from, let's say you get home at 7, yeah, your job ends at 5, you get home at 7. And what do you do for the rest of the night? You get Uber Eats probably and you sit in front of Netflix until 11. Or, let's say between that period, 7 to 11, you do go to the gym. Instead of absolutely busting your gut and doing some mad cardio, getting your body absolutely blowing, or lifting some weights so you get stronger, what do? You get stupid series out and you put it on the little shelf on the treadmill and you go for a light 30-minute jog and you check your Apple Watch, which is worth more than 3 month wages, and you jog, you burn 200 calories. Easy choice. Every single day, in everything you do, you make the easy choice. And of course, I'll get people coming to me in the comments, but you can't work all the time, just work. You need rest as well. Number one, you can work all the time. Number two, fine. I've listed like, what did I even list? Like 7, 8 things. Do one of them. Do one of those things every day for 6 weeks. Just one. Yeah? And then after those 6 weeks, do a second thing. Keep the consistency up. Don't get lazy and fall back into bad habits and watch your life excel.
Is it possible to disappear from the grid?
You can disappear tomorrow. First thing you do is every piece of digital technology you have that is connected to you in any way is now dead. You just let the battery run out. You never touch it again. What you have to do is go out and acquire a new one. Realistically, you will not be able to acquire a new one in the United States by buying it, because to do so, you would tie it to your credit card, you would tie it to a location, a time, a place, a registered name, whatever else. So you would have to acquire it essentially by theft. So whether you're stealing every step of the way or whether you run a massive con, keep in mind that the word that con is a root word for. Con.
All right, this is gonna happen. You're gonna entertain my stream. Don't say the N-word. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna need a drink. Okay.
Well, I don't think.
Do not say the N-word while I'm down the stream. For most people, it's easy, but for us, it is extreme. I am very racist. I'm a privileged white man. There's lots of things about oppression I don't understand. I think that everyone is born the same, but somehow inside of my tiny white brain, I have an idea that I'm better, so that's why I'm the privileged male oppressor.
How?
Yes, I have been privileged since day one, raised in a household where my mum fed me lots of food and gave me lots of love. Because I'm a privileged white male, then I'm so privileged, I'm privileged as fuck. I'm privileged, I'm racist, I'm scum. I don't understand how I can live my life if I wasn't positively white. Fuck, why am I not recording this shit?
Now, I think it's fair to say that the uprising among students over the last few days regarding not being allowed to use the toilet whenever they need is just. Anyone who disagrees should be wiped off the face of the earth. And in this, obviously, you get the slave minds, the brainwashed people, and they come and say, oh, well, there's a reason you have to ask the teacher, because otherwise boys would just go vape in the toilet. They would just go mess about and they would be troublemakers just to get out of class. See, me and you, we don't look at life in the same way. Me and you do not look at things in life the same. My question would be, why do you think they want to vape in toilets? Why do you think they don't want to be in class? Why is the pathetic activity of vaping in a toilet more attractive than being in a classroom? Now let me phrase this very carefully for you word pick-aparters. I'm not justifying the act of vaping in a toilet, but you have to ask the question, what is it in their psychology that causes them to want to rebel, to lie, to leave the class and go and vape in the toilet? And I've just said it there. Because school is so damn unattractive. It's so damn useless. Such a waste of time. So detrimental to their mental health. The classes are so shit that vaping in the toilet is more attractive and entertaining than class. So until you re-establish the classrooms and convert them from a depression-abundant, ancient-style room to a modern, child-appealing, non-patronizing workplace, they will continue to prefer to vape in the toilet than be there. Now let me elaborate on this further, because I feel like still there's a chunk of you who wouldn't agree with me on this. But I know I can convince you all. So let me ask you keyboard monsters, yeah? In your office job, would you like it if you turn up tomorrow, your shift's at 8 AM, okay? You come to the office, would you like it if your table was covered in scratches from the last 20,000 students who sat at that exact table the last 30 years? And you have to sit in a shitty plastic chair that's covered in dinosaur fossilized chewing gum wherever you put your hands, and under the table as well. And all your bosses, the teachers, do nothing but impose the little bit of power they've finally been given after all these years of not being scratched between 4 shitty brick walls that haven't been redesigned since the Victorian times. I think you'd be vaping in a toilet or you'd quit your job. But you have a choice to quit your job, and these kids don't have a choice. They have to sit in that class. Why? Because if they don't, the teacher will punish them, and if the teacher doesn't punish them, then their parents will punish them. So until you change this, a young person will have no other instinct than to search and rebel in their own immature ways, and you cannot expect them to even bother trying to want anything else. So we have what percentage of adults who think Pedro, who's 12 years old, he was caught vaping in the toilets. What percentage of adults think that Pedro is concerning, that he needs counselling, that he's very troubled, and that we need to speak to his parents? But nobody wants to speak to Pedro that he might not like the fact that his life has been planned out for him before he even popped out his mum's stomach. He's been forced to go to a shitty building since age 3. He's made feel that his only goals are to do well in this shitty building that he was forced to go to. His future has been prospected for him till the age of 20. The internet is telling him that if he continues to do that, he's doomed, and his parents don't want to let him battle it. But Pedro is a troublemaker, and it's very concerning, and you wonder why he enjoys vaping in the toilet. Perspective, think.
Y'all got anything y'all want me to moan in an anime girl voice? I got you.
Papi Muñeño.
Nah, bro, I ain't trying to hear no dudes moan, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
what?
From that. Ooh, wee.
Oh, man, y'all tweaking, bro.
No gonna stamp his painting and cut holes in his clothes. Next up is to kill you, baby. Dating Satan woes. It's time for you to be tortured. Then you'll be sacrificed. Who are you? Pope Francis. And by the power of Christ, I issue out unclean spirits. Leave her forevermore. I command you to be gone in the name of the Lord. Did somebody call me? I think I heard my name. I was next door recording a new song for Hunger Games. We're performing an exorcism. Your mom sucks cocks in hell. The power of Christ compels you. Demon be expelled.
It's finally over. The world can live in peace once again. Let's get you out of here, young man.
Hello, and here's some things to do because you only live once. Get in the shower with clothes on. Ask someone for directions and drive the opposite way. Propose to someone you don't even know. Run after a bus, and when it stops, just keep running. Write "I found you" on paper and put it in someone's mailbox. Put your phone up to your ear and say "target found." Run up to a random person and say "you're it" and see if they chase you. Tell your crush you like them, and if they reject you, it's their loss. Now send this to someone.
One big dick and I suck when I say so. 2 big tips and a big ass dildo. 3 cum shots when you fuck on my asshole. Suck on his cock, now that's blueberry gang.
Mr. Goose, what do you have to say for yourself?
Guilty.
You're on a mic.
primary school was the best because you had no responsibilities. For me, there were two types of people in primary school. There were those who had hay fever and those who threw grass at those who had hay fever. Remember getting in trouble in school as well, and the different levels of getting in trouble, because teachers don't care at the dinner break. So level 1, dinner lady. Level 2, 3 dinner ladies. Level 3, a teacher. And the teacher will tell the head teacher will tell your mum, and if it's worse than all of that, mum will say those dreaded 7 words to you at the end of the day. Wait till your dad hears about this. Remember that? Gotta sweat that out until your dad gets back. Poor dad's been to work all day, comes home, gotta pretend he gives a or whatever you've been doing. What's he been doing? Hiding people's lunchboxes. Christine, I've just done a 12-hour shift. Couldn't give a There was one thing I got in trouble with by my dad when I was at school. Wasn't even at school when it happened. I don't mean to brag, but I once got grounded for eating a full family-size cheesecake, right? And I still remember the look on my dad's face when he got home. You'd think somebody had told him the car had been stolen, right? He put all of his stuff down the floor. My mum went, "Oh, Peter, I've got some bad news. Carl's had all the cheesecake and he's done what?" The whole thing. How? Why? Where is he? I'm at the top of the stairs. It was like watching somebody go through the 7 stages of grief in 10 seconds. And I'll never forget these words as long as I live. He said, "Carl, you are grounded. You greedy," and this is a direct quote, "cheesecake-eating bastard."
Video was posted of a police officer in San Francisco pulling over a driverless car, then the car driving away after the officer saw no one was behind the wheel. Even more amazing, he still managed to shoot an unarmed black guy.
Why do humans and sharks have in common?
What?
The great ones are white.
Oh, no. What do you call a bunch of dead bodies on the street in Russia?
What?
A protest. A guy tried to suffocate himself with his BMW's exhaust, but the engine failed. That's the first time German engineering fails to gas someone, huh?
Oh my god. Jesus! Bro, what?
I'm so sorry. The doctor. Have you been sexually active? My uncle.
Alright, just read that first line for me. I am scared of. What? Next line. Wow, I'm not saying that. Can't read that one? I can read it. It's the N word. I'm not going to say it. Oh. Well, I guess you need glasses. Have a good day. You too. Oh, Niagara.
6 was afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. Why was 10 scared? Go on. Because he was right in the middle of 9/11.
One day my dad was playing poker. I was like, "Dad, I need a new pair of Converse, right?" And he's like, "I see those, those shoes on your feet. They still work, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, when you have a job, you can buy whatever you want, but until then, those shoes still work." And I'm like, "Dad, I can't get a job. I'm 12 years old." And one of his poker buddies speaks up and goes, "Yeah, I got a job for you. I've got these boxes of garbage bags, and you can go sell them around the neighborhood." I would go to our neighbors, and I go, "Hi. I'm your neighbor, Mark. Do you use garbage bags?"
You sound like a shark.
Yeah, right? They cost me $3 for a box of 100. I would sell them for $6, and I would just take them to them every couple of weeks, right? Whenever they needed more garbage bags. And I'm making $20 a week, which was like big time.
No need to shout. No need to yell. No need to have a riot. Shut your eyes. Take a deep breath. Oh, you've gone all quiet.
In the school system, they don't want us to learn about money because they just want to pump out good employees that do what they're told. I mean, if you look at school, it's opposite of what it takes to be successful in real life. Don't make a mistake. Do as you're told. Take tests by yourself. Don't cooperate. Do it by yourself. Do it on your own. And the last thing was, oh, there's only one right answer. No, there's tons of answers to a problem. So you come out of school scared to death of making a mistake, You do everything on your own. You don't cooperate. There's no synergy. There's no brainstorming. And there's only one right answer. Everybody wants to get the right answer. There's no one right answer. So I think people come out of school paralyzed. I think the school system is criminal in that it kills a child's spirit of learning. A child goes into school all excited about, yeah, I'm going to learn and it's going to be great. And then the teacher says, sit down and shut up. Don't talk. We don't care what you're interested in.
In middle school, I watched my teacher get beat up by an autistic kid. This guy, he had this tradition. Every morning he would come to school, he would play bubble guppies. And one of these days, like we're in this class with Mr. Mr. is like a 5 foot tall, bald teacher. And he has this like stick that we'd always point around. That day is English class. We're inside the class. Is there, but he's listening to bubble guppies because the other teacher can't take care of him. So he's there on the computer. He's trying to teach a lesson. He's pointing at shit. His headphones die. He unplugged them or whatever. Bubble Guppies is playing out loud. Mr. is like, yo, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Goes, he unplugs the computer. I've never seen anyone with Bubble Guppies. Like, we all just think like he'll probably just like sit there and listen. Goes to the door, locks it.
Wait, no, what? What the fuck?
Chases Mr. around, grabs his stick. Beat the living out of him in his own class with his own stick. Bro, the stick broke. The principal's at the door trying to bang the door down. He's at the front, making sure nobody can get to the door. He's like, Bubble Guppies! Teacher never used the stick no more, nothing.
Lady got mad at me because I misgendered her baby. We were in a long line. I said, hey, she dropped her binky. She was like, you mean his binky? He's a boy. It's obvious he's a boy. He's wearing blue. Boys wear blue. And the best thing about this conversation is she had on the blue cardigan. So I was like, you know what? You're right, sir. I apologize. I didn't mean to ruin this father-son moment. He didn't like that one bit. Very upset about that. He tried to hit me, but I was wearing a pink shirt. I was like, you can't hit a lady. No, no, no.
Mr. Krabs' shell is red, implying that he was once caught and boiled alive, but survived. Popcorn is an explosive. You spend your entire life dying, but slowly. There's no word for a happy dream, but there is a word for a bad dream. Humans are more liquid than we are solid, since we're mostly made up of water. There's a chance that we're getting to the end of another great civilization. Being a dog toy in the Toy Story universe must absolutely suck. A character getting fired in a TV show is a person getting fired in real life. Teenagers like TV shows for adults, but people in their 30s watch cartoons intended for children.
A random guy just made $3,000 by cleverly using a 3D printer to take advantage of a gun buyback event in an effort to get more firearms off the streets. The government set up a no-questions-asked buyback program where people could turn in their guns for a reward between $50 and $200. $50, yeah, because for them at that point in time, they may need $50 for whatever reason. A clever local saw this opportunity and 3D printed 200 or so ghost guns and traded them in for a healthy profit. To make matters worse, he posted about his exploits on social media, which caused other opportunistic printing enthusiasts to join in and also turn in plastic guns for cash. In all, the program cost over $1 million and was successful in removing about 200 pounds of 3D printing filament from the streets of Houston. The mastermind of the scheme, who wanted to remain anonymous, said he didn't do it for the money, but rather to demonstrate just how silly the program was to begin with.
Fun fact, a woman in Ohio was arrested for breaking into a home, cleaning it, and then leaving a bill with her name and phone number. In May of 2012, Susan Warren, who also owns a cleaning company, was bored and wanted something to do. So she picked a house at random while driving down a street, broke into it, washed the morning coffee cups and dishes, took out the trash, vacuumed, and cleaned the playroom. She then wrote a note on a napkin. $75, I was here to clean, along with her name and phone number, and left it on the counter. The homeowner's 18-year-old daughter was upstairs sleeping while Susan was cleaning, and when the daughter called her mother, Sherry Bush, to ask about the cleaning service she had hired, Sherry said she hadn't hired a cleaning service. Sherry later called Susan to tell her she had cleaned the wrong house, to which Susan said, "No, I didn't clean the wrong house. I just stopped in and cleaned your house. I do this all the time." Susan had been charged with criminal trespassing a month earlier, and even though Susan hadn't stolen anything, she pled guilty to attempted burglary and trespassing and was sentenced to 1 year probation. Susan was arrested again in February of 2013 when police found her shoveling snow from a driveway without the owner's consent.
Albert Einstein once said, everybody's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish? Swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it. Proceed. Exhibit A. Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today. And here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today. And here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past?
You don't think it's important to say no to drugs and alcohol? Well, it's just not that simple. How is it not that simple? Drugs are addictive. They cause crime and death. And they also prop up the U.S. economy. I said quiet. What are you talking about? Wait, are you familiar with gross domestic product? It's the total of all the money spent. I know what gross domestic product is. I mean, I definitely signed something that says it'd be great if people didn't get addicted to drugs, but people are addicted to drugs, and in order to get the drugs, they have to buy them, right? And that drug dealer has to feed his family. They're innocent. They can't starve, can they? How about we just... They need a house and clothes, and the family needs a car. There's even this theory that says drug money was the only thing that prevented the collapse of the global economy in 2008.
A young man goes into a drugstore to buy condoms. The pharmacist asks how many. Well, he said, I've been seeing this girl for a while and she's really hot. I want the condoms because I think tonight's the night. We're having dinner with her parents, and then we're going out, and I've got a feeling I'm gonna get lucky after that. So can I get 12? Later that evening, he sits down to dinner with his girlfriend and her parents. He asks if he might give the blessing, and they agree. He begins the prayer, but continues praying for several minutes. The girl leans over and says, "You never told me that you were such a religious person." He leans over to her and whispers, "You never told me that your father is a pharmacist."
Imagine this, you're in the grocery store shopping when all of a sudden all you hear is everyone get down, this is a robbery. And you look and see a squad full of people with a bunch of weapons. Now like a fucking bot, you'd probably get on the ground and wait for safety. But when you're a money-making motherfucker like me, you don't have time for shit like this. So when this happened to me, I ignored them, grabbed my cinnamon flavored lubricant, and I head over to the cash register. Because though I may look like one, I'm not a thief. But when I got to the cashier, she was too busy crying like a little bitch. And then the robber comes up to me and says, "Hey, didn't we say get on the ground?" And I looked at him and I say, "Why would I listen to you?" He goes, because we have guns?" And I go, "Oh, well I have him." And my buddy from Romania comes crashing his Bugatti through the glass doors. He jumps out, drop kicks one of the robbers through the wall, and passes me 2 AK-47s. And I start spraying down the entire grocery store like I was the janitor. One of them managed to have some little bit of life in him, and he's crying, begging for mercy. But I saw this as a new opportunity to test out my new purchase. Motherfucker.
Tick, tick, tock. Your age is on the clock. If you stand up, I'll show you my cock.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
That's the sign of the police. That's the sign of the police.
So I pull up to class, I ain't even got a backpack. My teacher turned around and I start staring at her fat ass. She told me to stay after, I can't contain my laughter. Extortion on my mind just like a 1300s pastor. My teacher told me, boy, you better start paying attention. If you keep acting up, then I'ma put you in detention. I said I don't give a fuck because I seen you taking dick. So just give me all your money or I'm about to fucking snitch. She started staring at me, then she laughed. She reached in her pocket, then she pulled out a bad.
She's running through my mind all day. Hey, Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day.
Oh, fuck, shit, bitch, damn cocksucker, pussy, asshole, cunt.
Wonder if I can say the N-word. Wait, can I really say the N-word? What up, my nigga? What up, my nigga? Big ups, my nigga. We are my nigga. You pussy ass nigga. Man, fuck y'all niggas. Cause I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga.
Walk away, but I just wanna stay. And my friend said, I know you love her, but it's over, mate. It doesn't matter, put the phone away.
Bro, does anyone else have that one overly sensitive friend that is always leaving the party over the dumbest shit? You guys could be joking around and call them a bot, they leave. You could call them trash, they leave. You could tell them they messed up, and guess what? They fucking leave. This person will leave the party if something does not go their way or they take some blame. The worst part is they will always join back when everyone else has already decided to hop off. Just pick up your controller and stop being an emotional lesbian.
It's gotta be hard to be a kid now. I feel bad for kids. So much stimulus coming at kids. iPhone, internet, social media. Remember how happy-go-lucky we were as kids? Not a care in the world. Maybe run to the car. Shotgun. That was like the biggest problem in my life. Shotgun. Yeah, I never see kids doing that anymore. The only time a kid yells it out now is in a classroom.
A girl realized that she had grown hair between her legs. She got worried and asked her mom about that hair. Her mom calmly said, that part where the hair has grown is called monkey. Be proud that your monkey has grown hair. At dinner, she told her sister, my monkey has grown hair. Her sister smiled and said, that's nothing, mine is already eating bananas.
Empty?
Yeah.
Empty?
Yeah.
Full.
Okay.
Okay? Follow the full one.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Where is it?
It's that one.
It is not this one. It's not that one. It's right here. Okay?
But
just watch. Try this again.
I just watched it.
No, try it once more. Here's the full one. Okay?
Okay.
Move it. Here. Okay? One more time. Okay? Where's the full one?
It's that one.
It's not this one. It's not this one.
What is happening?
It's this one. Pay closer attention. Okay? Here's the full one. Okay? So, and move it over one. Okay? Do once more. Get away.
I'm not letting my eyes off it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Where is it now?
It has to be this one because I just
It
watched
is not
the
this
whole time.
one. It's not this one.
What are you doing? Where's your soundboard?
There's no soundboard. It's the middle one.
It's always the middle one.
No,
something underneath it.
We'll make it so it's not the middle one. I'll try.
Okay.
Okay? So, here's the full one right now. Okay? But we'll make it here.
Okay.
Okay? Watch.
What do you mean?
Watch this. Watch this.
Have you ever heard of iPhone?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Steve Jobs?
Yeah.
Do you like talking on the phone?
Yeah.
Well, don't I got a proposition for you then?
Oh.
So, if you're willing to switch over to iPhone, I've got a brand new iPhone 14 right here. I have it open just so you can open it and check it out for yourself. Valued at $1,000. Give it a look.
Okay. Are you sponsored by Apple or something?
Absolutely not. I'm just a businessman and I'm out here making money, saving up for Christmas presents for my family.
Okay.
It's a very, very beautiful phone, 128 gigabyte, and I'm not going to sell it to you at its value though.
Okay.
I'm willing to sell that to you for $5.
For $5?
$5, valued at $1,000.
What's the catch with it?
That you have to pay me in cash.
I mean, I have cash, but like, is it a...
Oh, I understand. It's a little too much. I did think about it too, that, okay, I can go as low as $3.
It's like the price that's the issue. I mean...
Oh, it's the price that's the issue?
No, it's not...
$1, and that's my final offer.
Oh no, I think you misheard me. It's not the price that's the issue.
Well, if the price is the issue, like I said, I can just sell it for $1.
It's not the price, I'm just wondering, like...
Wait, is it the price?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just, I guess, like where you got the phone from. So did you get it from?
Yeah, I actually bought it directly from Apple with my own money. It's a shocker of how I'm actually able to profit off these by selling them for dollars, but I am a businessman.
I'm good with the phone that I have right now, man. It's not the price, it's not like the brand. I just like the phone that I have right now.
I'll give it to you for 25 cents. That is my absolute final offer.
No, man, it's cool. I like the phone that I have right now.
You know that you can simply flip that.
Yeah, I just like the phone that I have right now. Maybe someone else can have it. I'm good with the phone that I have right now.
Okay, that's it. You can just have it for free.
No, it's cool.
I never felt so disrespected in my life.
When you become a teenager, do not sleep with your younger siblings. No, don't. I spent a night with my young brother Gabriel. Now here's the thing about me. I always sleep alone, so which means I sleep naked. I'm used. And when I decide to sleep in clothes, my body will unconsciously undress me in my sleep, right? So I'm sleeping with my young brother. I wake up in the morning. I'm naked and I'm on top of the blankets. But I look, my young brother is not there. Okay, so I wake up, I wash my face, I go into the sitting room. I find him crying on my mom's laps. I look at him, I'm like, yo, Gabriel, Exe, what's wrong, man? Why are you crying? He's like, you're about to die. I'm like, Iwe, hey, don't say that. What do you mean I'm about to die? You have cancer. Hey, Iwe, I beg your pardon, though. We don't joke like that. No, you have cancer. Cancer is when hair starts growing where it's not supposed to grow. Hair is growing around your doo-doo. I'm like, Iwe, shut up. That's not cancer. No, that's not cancer. Cancer is when hair starts falling off, okay? So, what is happening to you? I'm like, it's called puberty. That's a cancerous fungi. Don't time to shut up.
Yo, Dad, can I tell you a riddle?
I'm busy.
Please?
Okay, fine.
What has 4 letters but sometimes has 9?
What? I don't even think that's possible.
It is possible. What has 4 letters and sometimes has 9?
Son, that's impossible.
Dad, listen again. What has 4 letters and sometimes has 9?
I don't know. I give up.
Mom was right. You're not smart.
Oh, great heavens!
People cover their laptop cameras for fear of hackers, but never their iPhone cameras. Shower thoughts. It's someone's depressing job to make child-sized caskets. We will never be able to know the exact reason for our existence and the existence of the universe. When in your mid-30s, you are only considered young if you die. A telephone makes sound travel faster than sound. Capes are way cooler in video games and movies than in real life. The internet is the most reliable source of unreliable information. People not wanting to work for little pay is a problem which can actually be fixed simply by throwing money at it. You know you've gotten older when you no longer enjoy snow. At some point, a chef can become so famous that they no longer have to cook anything to continue being famous, aka Gordon Ramsay.
Alright, so hear me out. If the Big Bang happened 13.8 billion years ago, and matter cannot be created nor destroyed, and all of our bodies are made of matter, that means we're all 13.8 billion years old. So in conclusion, yes, officer, she was old enough.
Kid walks up to a fireman and says, hi sir, are you a fireman? Fireman says, well, yes I am. Kid says, well, I want to be a fireman when I grow up. Can I show you all my cool fireman stuff around the corner? Fireman says, well, yes, of course. So the kid takes him around the corner, and the kid says, look, I have this little red wagon to pull all my stuff. I have this helmet to protect me from rocks, and I have this vest to protect me from fires. Fireman looks and he notices that he has a cat tied up. Fireman says, well, that's cool, but why do you have a cat tied up? He goes, well, I need something to pull my wagon. So the fireman looks a little bit closer and he notices that he has a string tied around the cat's balls. Fireman says, well, again, that's all cool, but why do you have a string tied around the cat's balls? Kid goes, well, I need a siren for my wagon, and he yanks the string and the cat goes,
Blue palm, easy.
Yo, why the fuck are you still up?
This game's almost over and I'll get off.
After that game, you're gonna get in the shower with me.
Okay.
What? What is going on at your family, bro? I need help, bro.
Dex?
3 to 5 times a week.
No, I mean male or female?
Yeah, male, female.
Holy cow.
Yes, cow, sheep, animals in general, all.
But isn't that hostile?
Yes, hostile, doggy style, any style.
Oh dear.
No deer. Deer run too fast, hard to catch.
So, how many airbags does this have?
3 on the front, 2 on the back.
That's not enough. I need more airbags.
What about the airbag in your stomach right there? That's 6. That's a fucking Mack truck airbag you got right there, mate. What car you want?
C-Class Mercedes. I want to test drive.
Test drive, okay. I test drive for you. You sit in passenger seat. I don't trust you.
Could I get a custom number plate with the car?
Yeah, what would you like it to say?
Could I get King
Spastic? Huh? King Spastic. You're buying a 10-year-old clocked back Astra, you fucking peasant. No, you're getting a normal plate. So you're gonna buy it or not?
I've decided I want a Tesla.
Why?
I'm worried about my environmental footprint.
Environmental footprint? What about the hectic butt print you left in my demo car? Huh? That's gonna cost $100 to fix, mate. Ah, fuck you, bro. You Tesla dog.
$15,500. It's the absolute most I can give.
That's below cost, I can't do that.
I'll take my checkbook out. We can do it now.
Why don't you take your dick out and slap me in the face with it? Huh? Honestly, that will be better. 15,500. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's go, honey.
You think I'm stupid enough to sell it below cost, you greasy fuckhead? This is a casino. The deal will always win.
Does your kid keep asking for a phone but you don't want another phone on your family plan? Do you worry about all that unlimited access to the internet? Well, do we have the product for ya? Introducing the newest touchscreen Apple product, the iTouch Kids. The iTouch Kids violates your kid's privacy and sends you constant notifications so that you can do the one thing that only parents can do and then get away with. Violating your kid's privacy. Now you can rest easy without worrying about what your kid's doing with all that screen time. Don't get up. We get up. We get up for your kids so you don't have to. So what are you waiting for? Your kids aren't gonna iTouch themselves. Their uncle does that for them. The iTouch Kids. It's not as bad as it sounds, unless it's coming from Uncle Kev, in more ways than one.
Hey, wake up, this is a kidnapping.
Oh yay, where are we going?
Well, first you're gonna get in my van, and then...
Go to McDonald's? Oh boy, I've never been there before.
No, we're not. Wait, you've never been to McDonald's?
No, I haven't even been outside. What's it like out there?
So you've been in this room your whole life?
Uh-huh.
Are you, like, already kidnapped?
Uh-huh. So we gonna go to McDonald's?
Yeah, sure.
No more saying cuss words, guys! It's inappropriate and violent! If you say a cuss word, then you're like...
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Good, but my girlfriend broke up with me.
What happened this time?
Well, I was at her house and her whole family was mean to me. I go to tell her that I'm going to leave and she says, why? And then I said, hey, listen. Your family tree must be a cactus. And she says, what? Why? And then I said, well, it's because everyone on it is a prick. I made a girl cry today, but I didn't mean to.
What happened?
Well, she said, I think you're kind of cute. And then I said, well, that's nice. And then she said, well, don't you love me? And then I said, hey, listen, how would you like to be the sun of my life? And then she said, oh, 'cause I'm so bright. And I said, well, kinda, but you can start by being 93 million miles away from me.
You don't say that to girls. I can't.
Hey son, your mom just tell me you get into a fight today. I've been getting bullied for an entire year and I just cracked. I'm sorry. Why you not tell me? I did tell you. I know. Your mom very upset with you. What, you think you the Jackie Chan, huh? I am very upset with you. Did you win? Yeah, I did. I knocked him out. Yes, good job. You naughty boy. Fucking my young dong me. Mom made phone. No dinner for you. What? I buy for you the McDonald's. Really? You need to be more angry at me. Oh yeah, true. Why are you doing this to me? He deserved it. Good. What? You want to talk back to me, huh, boy? Wait, what are you doing? Fighting. It's not good. You need to get hurt. Ow! What the fuck? Oh shit! Run!
The person who sent you this is genuinely wondering whether you would like to start a cult with them, which might or might not involve human sacrifice and or cupcakes.
Hello, the kids are having a party. You got some party game? Oh yeah, absolutely. Here's our most popular. Were they high when they designed that? Never mind, any other games? The best one, Roblox is a fan favorite. Wonderful, Bob Blocks. Who the hell is Bob? Okay, how about a gaming console they can play together, like a Nintendo? Love it. Can't go wrong with Nintendo. Nice, finally. I take a... Wee! Who wants to play with a wee? I have one of these myself, actually. Okay, how about superhero toys? You got Vision. We got Contacts. You got Mary Jane. We got Divorce Karen. You got Dragon Ball. Oh, just arrived, actually. Ball! Wow, I can't wait to get a wish granted by my ball!